Good morning. Good morning. Happy Mother's Day. Oh, just the right amount of sugar, baby. Sounds a backwash of this motherfucker now. What's going on, guys? Mother's Day edition, Peasant Chat. May 9th, 2021. Today we're talking a bunch of nothing. This chat never fails to amaze me as to how some of the dumbest comments I've ever heard, read, come across usually come from this chat. Guy said he hates Florida. He visits, like some shit ass place, Sebring. Others tell me that a smaller housing creates more flow. Ain't that some shit? Bunch of great stuff. And because of that, it spurred on some creativity. Every once in a while, I have an idea, and I've had this idea since 2015. Me and John Sr. talked about it because John Sr., before cold air intakes were a thing, was out there making custom bigger MAF housings with Folgers cans on GT500s. He was doing it before anybody else was doing it. And I thought that was funny. Now, with the advent and everyone and their mom thinking that they know everything about, airflow, I have decided to get into the game. But I wanted to bring my little wrinkle into it. I wanted to make sure that, if I was going to do something, I was going to do it, a little Puerto Rican. So what I did was I took a can of Bustelo. I got the red car back, by the way. I got the red car back because Jake said it's going to be another week or so before I end up, before the car gets shipped off to get some R&D done. So I got a can of Bustelo. And this is Power by the Hour's build your own cold air kit. Power by the Hour sells a cold air kit depending on the generation of your control pack. So if you have a Gen 2 control pack, you can buy a Gen 2 MAF housing with this elbow, a long piece of pipe for you to cut, and then couplers to be able to put it on a MAF housing. I was very lucky that it just happened to fit a can of Bustelo. And I zip tied a sensor to it. Watch the signal be excellent. I zip tied a MAF sensor to it and put a filter on the end of it. Why? Why not? Let's see. Now, this is the video that I'm going to do today. This is the video that I just take a great look at that. It's art. It's art. So the video that I'm going to do today is literally putting that Bustelo can up against a stock diameter Gen 2 housing and a aftermarket cold air intake, which shall not be named because I don't want to say I'm comparing it to that. Because if by chance the can of Bustelo performs better than a stock Gen 2 MAF housing and a aftermarket 120 plus millimeter cold air intake, I will run the Bustelo can going forward. And then a lot of people can really shut the fuck up after that. They really can shut the fuck up. I have always said, I don't want to include the wrong people in this. I've always said that if your car is not highly modified, if you don't have a Cobra Jet intake or super port, super cams, a bunch of dumb shit, the stock cold air intake is probably going to do pretty good for you. And a lot of people that do buy the most cold air intakes are people that have nothing done to their car. I'm saying nothing. So they go, will this cold air intake make more power? I'm like, dude, keep the stock one. Until you modify your manifold, I don't really think you need to upgrade your cold air intake or get cams. But we'll see if the Bustelo Cafecito cold air intake can beat a stock Gen 2 MAF housing, which is about 85 millimeters, and an aftermarket cold air intake. I've already tested the aftermarket cold air intake, but today, hopefully after the gym, and once it cools down, right about 5, 6 o'clock, I don't want to go down there in the middle of the day really hot. I don't think it matters because you're performing the tests on the same vehicle, same conditions. So I don't think it matters, but I'm going to wait till it's a little cooler out. The sun is lower, and then we can get some video. I gotta find my draggy. I don't know where the hell I put my draggy. I have no idea where I put my draggy. I shoved it up my ass. That's gonna be the whole scientific test. It's gonna be super scientific. I'm gonna put a draggy on a car with a can of Bustelo as a MAF housing, zip tied, and we'll see how it performs. By the way, I tuned it. It runs. It runs. It runs. No cold start issues. Nothing. It just runs. Let me see. Do I have video? No, this is the beginning of the video.
So, here it is. Here's the finished.
Look at that. Oh, man. I am such a retard. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. What is going on here? This shit's blowing up. Something's blowing up on my Facebook. What's going on? Okay. Anyway. So, let's get to your stupid comments, stupid questions, stupid everything, because this is the Peasant chat. We can go from there. So the people checking in, oh man, we got a lot of people. SK Performance Jet, Brandon Christopherson, David Parks, Matt, Bettina Performance, Brandon, got that, Jared's the man, YouTube Corrupt, a good fucking morning, goddammit, The Danimal, Pierre Bitchy, McFuckface, a bunch of new people here. That's nice to see. Thanks for waiting for us before you take your slurp of coffee. Exactly. I just get right in there. I ain't fucking around. So yeah, I want to see how it performs. I really am. This is what I think is going to happen. Before, I have not run any tests. I think they're all going to be within, a tenth of each other. I think they're all going to be within it. There isn't one cold air intake that's going to be 2 to 3 tenths difference in performance. I think they're all going to be pretty much the same. It's a 350 intake, 350 throttle body, and the cold airs are going to be a stock Gen 2 MAF housing, Bustelo, and an aftermarket one. And go from there. Does upgrading the starter on a Gen 1 make the car turn on quickly? What? What do you mean? What? Does upgrading the starter on a Gen 1 make the car turn on quickly? What do you mean? I can't believe that's the first question I got to. Already? Shit. Can't wait to see it, says Ants. Nah, fam, you need that Bustelo Supreme for maximum airflow. Well, according to this chat, a smaller diameter flows more air. Folgers gives you the extra 2 horsepower. Is there any way to unlock an N-Gage without the unlock code anymore? No, Jake. No. You are fucked, right? So if you cannot unlock an N-Gage, it's a paperweight. It's a paperweight, plain and simple. If you can use it, if you can use the HP Tuners version, I think they can just license it differently to different vehicles. I think it's just a licensing thing. But if it's a Lund Racing N-Gage and it's been converted back in the day, it can't be unlocked multiple times. Remember, guys, we never made the N-Gage. A lot of people think because it has Lund Racing on it, they think that Lund Racing made the N-Gage. A company called E-Motion made the N-Gage. They probably, more than likely, got put out of business by the EPA. That's my speculation. I have no data to back that up, but I'm speculating that the EPA hit them up because a couple of diesel shops were using N-Gages. And that's it. That's all you need. Remember, the diesel stuff, and again, I know Corey is having his fight, but I'm telling you, that is what kind of kicked it all off, and that kicked off the investigation. Like the dude with the diesel Mustang, God love him. He's a nice guy. He seems to be funny. He seems to be with it. He seems to be talented. He is absolutely fucking everything up for all of us. He is doing exactly what we don't need right now. But I get it. He wants the views, the likes, and the clicks. I understand, and I hope he makes $1 million. He is absolutely doing the worst possible thing you can do to the performance and racing industry by shoving a diesel motor in a passenger vehicle. If you want any libtard to point at a vehicle as an example as to why our industry should not continue or should not be able to do what they do, all they got to do is point to that car. Hey, they got the ability to put diesels in Mustangs. Done. We're done. So, I don't have a lot of hope that the RPM Act is going to make a difference. I think the EPA is going to go after people just because of this administration's green push. I understand that the previous administration had its own issues, but this last push about getting vehicles off the road and devices was under the Obama administration, late 2014. Let's not get that twisted, or 2015. Let's not get that shit twisted. How's the math out on the coffee can? Better than JLT? Laugh my ass off. Pretty much. Uh, Good morning, big fan here. Been following the channel for about 3 years. Not yet a Coyote owner, but I'm in due time. Underrated. I had a lot of people tell me that I was the reason that they got Coyote Mustangs, and I appreciate that. I understand that some people, especially LS guys, right? I was making fun of LS guys for a long time as YOLO douchebag. And the LS guys were like, oh, he's full of shit, he's full of shit, he's full of shit. Then all of a sudden they start seeing on this channel and others. By the way, congrats to Manuel Gomez for building yet another almost mid 7-second 6R80 S550. Sheesh. Go to his channel, check it out. Midnight Performance. Awesome shit. Anyway. Then they started saying, holy shit, you don't have to even open up the motor and go 8s. Nope, don't even have to open it. You don't have to open shit. Fuel and boost. That's it. No porting, no cams, no rockers, no nothing. Fuel and boost. And then I got a couple of LS converts on my list, and they're like, dude, I love it. And call me gay, but the cam lobe title tune does exactly what I need it to do. It satisfies that choppity chop urge that I have, and I don't have to shove a dumb cam in it and tune it. You just send me a tune and it's done. I go, yeah, pretty much it. They love it. Opinions on Moises Cristobal. Opinions on SMP tuning. SMP tuning is literally what do you call it? A super fan. He's a super fan of Lund Racing. He's a super fan of me, and he dies to get attention. He dies to get attention. I feel bad for him. You know, he's a bit of a what do you call it? What's the name of that word when you're a loser and you're just trying to pump up your own shit or put people down so that you could feel good about it? Insecure. He's very insecure. He's an ugly guy. Look, I'm not talking. I don't know him personally. He's an ugly guy. He's an ugly, short man, and he's just trying to pump up his tires, and he's super, super insecure, and I feel bad for him. I'm sure he was bullied when he was a kid, and he tries to go out there and punch at the big man to try to get a name for himself, as opposed to making his tunes do the talking. And forget the NA game, like he has a very niche group out west, and that's great, good for them. But I feel bad for him. Like if I was to meet him, I want to pat him on the head. I'm like, man, I'm sorry that you were born with really bad genetics and you just, are punching air to try to get recognition. I mean, just let your tuning do the talking. But because talking shit to Lund Racing, making videos about Lund Racing and, hashtagging shit and tagging me on stuff, that's not going to do it. I mean, who cares, bro? Let your tuning do the talking. When Manuel Gomez, Mexico Racing League, Power by the Hour, HPJ, Finish Line Performance, Aldo Welds, all those guys are out there setting records. They're not out there hashtagging stuff. They're not out there making videos. They don't have time. They don't have time to do that dumb shit. They make shit fast. They build it, tune it, next. It's a business model. And if you're out there making videos and hashtagging this and that, I'm like, dude, get to work. Get to work. Put your head down on that keyboard, copy all the Lund files you can, and get to work. Because that's the way you're going to make it. But making fun of us is just making you look stupid. That's all it does. And if you were smart, you would just ignore everything and get to work and work on your craft, as opposed to punching air and trying to get notoriety that way. It's a silly way of going about it. GTHP says, stop that. I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Stop acting like I know everything. I mean, that's a really stupid. Can it make it turn on faster? Listen to what you're saying. Tucker Carlson. He's short in the pants. Bad seed from Bad Sperm. I pulled the trigger and bought my 19 because of you, says YouTube Corrupt and Free Speech. Thank you. I appreciate that, brother. New to your channel, just purchased a 15 GT that I'm flying to Georgia to buy Thursday, and my other GT 95 is an old school Holly Dominator. Cool. That's cool. I mean, that's cool. I mean, at least you have a base knowledge of tuning and how it works, right? You have a base fuel table or a VE table. You can see your spark. You can see all that stuff. But remember now, you are now messing with Coyotes. All that knowledge that you had with the Holly Dominator doesn't exactly translate like AFR. AFR is going to really fuck you up. You're going to be like, why is he targeting 0.81 lambda pump gas? Because Ford does too. Oh, that's really rich. It's high compression, variable cams, pump gas, shit quality. Trust me, don't overthink it. Just let your tuner do the work and trust the tuner. If you're whoever you pick, whether it's us or someone else, trust the process. Good morning. Happy Mother's Day. I hope the family is well. Thank you, Boostly. Bro, who cares if the car starts? The car starts, the car starts. GTHP, are you being serious? I actually want to know. No way you actually think an aftermarket starter makes it start faster. What does it mean make it start faster? Does he, and the thing is, right, you have to now get into his mindset. Is, does it mean spin faster or actually turn on faster? That's the whole different thing. Like, who cares if a car doesn't start after 3 cranks, but it starts in 4? What a stupid question. Good morning, Alex. I'm going to hit a drag strip for the first time soon. Any tips? NA E85 6-shift Gen 2 28-inch tire. Wow. Your drive shaft might have an issue. Your axles might have an issue. But King Yodi, before anything, watch what everyone else does. The guys that do a burnout and do a clean hit and everything, watch what they do. If it's a stick shift car, I would slip the clutch at high RPM, 5,500 or so, and do a quick slip, not a slow slip and burn up the clutch. And if it's bogging still, then it's time for a clutch dump. But I'm telling you, if you're driving it there on 28s, I would not do a clutch dump. Someone said something about Gen 3 Coyote. I was looking for it earlier, but Aldo Welds, who cares? If the car starts, it starts. Aldo Welds YouTube vids give Lund props all the time. They're good people, man. They get it done. What should people do about the 3rd gen Coyote tick? Nothing. Drive the car. Telling you, drive the car. Absolutely not a goddamn thing. Alex, does a PCM need an OSS signal in order to set the evap drive cycle monitor? It shows not ready, and I have a turbo 400 with a read case, so no OSS signal. I mean, yes, any emissions components after a flash needs a Ford drive cycle. If the car doesn't know that you're actually driving, how is it going to set any monitors? I mean, I don't know what to tell you. This channel was a big part of my decision to swap my Fox. It also helped that I'm 20 minutes from PBH. Patina Performance, awesome. That's good to hear, man. Thoughts on single bead lock for cars around 800 horsepower? The Fairmont had single bead locks outer. You don't need bead locks for a very long time. Unless your car is really heavy and making a shitload of torque and spinning the rim inside the tire. If it is not spinning the rim inside the tire, you don't need bead locks. If you can mark, that's why people put a white mark on the tire and on the rim to see if the rim is moving independent of the tire, then it's time for bead locks. I understand that. The Fairmont didn't need bead locks. Most cars that I've had that make 700, 800, 900 did not need bead locks. The white car at 930 horsepower with 3,900 pounds did not need bead locks. The Fairmont doesn't need bead locks. It had them, but it doesn't need them, in my opinion. Can you recommend a wideband AFR for a 3-valve? The AEM Uego is okay. If you want to spend a little money, you can get the ZT2 package, the ZT2 box, but that analogs into the N-Gauge. Honestly, the AEM Uego is easy. It's cheap. It works. It just does the job. Happy Mother's Day. How you doing, Alex? I had a code for too lean on O2 sensor. What would cause that? Long tube headers. It's probably lean on that side. Or the O2 sensor is out. I guess his question makes sense if he's in a cold state. Yeah, when I say my stuff, oh my God, everything exploded. Between Aldo and Midnight, no one should get a tune from anyone other than Lund. The proof is in the vids. Look, you guys want to go out there and test tuners, that's fine. Aldo, Midnight, and Mexico Racing League, they run businesses. And so does HPJ. So does Finish Line Performance. They run businesses. They're not out there popping off on Instagram and being the big boy at the meet. They run businesses. So if they run a business and they decide to choose Lund Racing for tuning, that's everything that you need to know, really, in my opinion. Can I get my dedicated E85 tune revised to do the automatic upshift when using the paddle roll racing 176R80? Yeah, why don't you just put it in drive? It's an auto. Put it in drive. Select your shift in sport, select your roll speed, floor it, and gently nudge it into drive. God damn it. Automatic NA guys are absolutely the biggest prima donnas of the whole tuning community. I want my car to automatically upshift after selecting and nudge it into drive. Well, I want torque reduction off on pump gas, flex. Manual mode, drag mode, blah, blah, blah. It's a fucking automatic. This is what you should get if you're an automatic guy and you're getting flex tuning. You should get a pump gas tune dialed in, a flex tune for transition, and an E85R tune with everything. 3 tunes if you do get flex stuff. Don't be like, well, I need E85 cammed, E85 drag mode, E85 without manual mode, E85 with my... This is what I'm going to start doing to you guys. Look at me. I'm the captain now. You're going to get 3 fucking tunes. Pump gas, flex, and E85 with everything. All the timing, drag mode, and manual mode. Live with it. That's it. It's not that difficult. Holy shit. I can't believe you guys want so... The NA tune files are massive. Massive. And you guys, for whatever reason, stress flex learning so fucking much, you think the car's going to blow up. The truck, the bone stock truck that I have outside, the Mama Lona, that bitch didn't lock for a day. Actually, no, it locked for 20 to 30 minutes after driving. And then the next time I filled up with the 85, it didn't lock for a day. Did I stress it? No, I fucking went about my life and drove it. It didn't stress shit out. But you guys, once you get a tune, you really pay attention to shit. Oh, look at AFR. It's bouncing when I go in and out of the gas. AFR is going up and down when I go up and down with the gas. When I let off the gas, AFR goes lean. That means it's running lean on diesel. It's gonna blow. Wow. You guys shouldn't have cars. Anyone that stresses anything like that should not have a car. Shouldn't have a car. You should Uber everywhere, bro. Because you do not need to know the data that's happening. You stress out the dumbest fucking shit. Meanwhile, turbo guys, 3 tunes, 8s. Bye-bye. See you later. Bye-bye. 8. Hey, thanks for the 8-second tune. No problem, buddy. Have a good one. You too, man. Thanks a lot. No problem, brother. Fuck me. Yeah, I'm talking to Ford Performance high torque starter. Would it notice the difference if I change it from stock? GTHP, I don't know what you're expecting from a starter. It'll start the car. It'll start the car. So it'll go jigga, 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 vroom, if you have a stock starter. If you have a Ford Performance starter, it'll go jigga, 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 vroom. Oh, I wanted to sound different. You must be a Fox body guy. Alex, do I need a high torque mini starter? Your car's not 13-to-1 compression. It's a stock bottom end. You don't need anything. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Getting a Ford Performance, if your starter is working and currently starts your car, that's all you need. If your current starter starts your vehicle, that's all you need. You don't need another starter to start your vehicle. That makes no sense. It's not going to start quicker, faster. If anything, it's going to make a different sound, but the revolutions it takes to start, the same. It doesn't make sense that it would start quicker. I thought I knew Mr. K. I mean, he's getting roasted in the chat. Holy shit. From experience, Maxwell House really helps with flex learning. Alex, I bought 2 new rear tires for my twin turbo street wheels, and they are soap bars. The new Nitto 5552 are dangerous, which I suspected because I'm over 800 horsepower. No, they're not, Alexander Salvia. No, they're not. What does your alignment look like? What size are they? What size are the Nittos? I have guys that have CTSVs with 20-inch 305/35 20s, 20-inch 305/35 20s, NT555 R2s. No issue. No issue. No issue. Alex, is there any way to check alcohol percentage with an RTD device? Nope. Nope. Sorry. Boost for the win. GTHP. They want you ask some. GTHP. The way you asked sounded really stupid. And who really cares so much about a starter? He does, apparently. Apparently, he's hung up about a car start. This has become, this peasant chat is highlighted by the fact that a guy keeps asking if a aftermarket starter will make his car start faster. I need to start. Do I need to change the tune for the starter? Oh my God. Love you, GTHP. Love you, GTHP. You do not need a starter. If your car currently starts, it just ride out, brother. This is why you only put the essentials on the 6-pack, even the 4-pack gauge. I don't want to read a bunch of numbers. If the car runs, it runs. Leave the trims on there. Just port the starter, bro. Christian Alvarenga. It almost says a la verga, Christian. I need a starter too also. Can you make my starter sound like the clown horn when it starts? What's the clown horn? What's the clown horn? Clown horn sound effect? So you want your... Let me see. Can we get a clown horn? Can we get a clown horn here? Everyone's dog is freaking out right now at their house. Wait. Your regular starter starts like this. With a lung tune, starts like this. Oh, shit. I love it. Alexander Salvia. I have 305, 3520 on 32 PSI. Ay, Dios mío. Alexander Salvia. Vende el carro. Véndelo. Sell that car. 32 PSI on a drag radial. Vende ese carro, brother. Véndelo. Buy a Durango Hellcat and ride 32 PSI and you're wondering why you're ice skating? Alexander Salvia, I love you. I met you. You're a nice guy. You might have to sell that car. 32 PSI, 800 horsepower, Nittos, and you're wondering why they're ice skates? Jesus, bro. I put a start in my dog's stomach. He's dead now. Oh, Alex, can you tune my alternator? How much more power will my 3-valve have-an-ass have with aftermarket alternator? Oof, my dogs are going crazy, says Jason Friedberg. Too high power on the PSI. B Lightning says, Alex, what's... Everyone's dog's freaking out. Alex, what's a good PSI to start with? A 305, 4517 radial at 800 plus real horsepower? I was thinking 18 PSI. B Lightning, there you go. 18 PSI is a good starting point at the track. And I would do, if you have adjustable shocks, I would do 10 on the rebound, 6 on compression on the rear if they're Vikings. And you can go from there, brother. See what the deal is. Someone mentioned me somewhere. Oh my God, I hate that. I hate when these religious groups tag everybody. Comment of the week. Peasant chat already lit. Peasant chat is lit. It is litty, bro. Rafael Diaz says, Alexander, it's my daily driver and there's a lot of potholes. Well, Alexander Salvia, now you have made yourself, you've put yourself in a corner. You have a twin. Listen to this sentence. I have a twin turbo 800 horsepower daily Mustang. I have a twin turbo 800 horsepower daily Mustang. That doesn't stop it. I love how people, and I'm not saying this is you, Alexander, but then they go, yeah, that's my daily. That's my daily. It makes 900 horse. Why the fuck do you have a 900 horsepower daily? Why? You're wearing out parts prematurely that are not meant to be dailyable. Twin turbo kits were not meant to be dailied on. I'm sorry. They're not meant to be dailied on. The only type of power adder, listen to me. The only type of power adder that is less of a pain in the ass on a daily situation is a positive displacement supercharger. Whipple, TVS's, you name it. A twin turbo 800 plus horsepower E85 daily, and you're talking about potholes? Come on. We're adults here. This is the big boy club. This is the adult table at Thanksgiving. You can't be saying you have a daily twin turbo car at 800 horsepower and be taken serious. I have a truck. I have a supercharged Mustang on pump gas, 700 horse, chilling. Is it a good daily? Fuck no. Is it a fun car to drive on late Sundays, late Saturdays, or nighttime and fucking around with your friends? Absolutely. Would I call any of those cars a good daily? Fuck no. Not just no, but fuck no. So Alexander Salvia, time for you to lease a Leaf, a truck, a Mamalona, F-150 quad cab, or whatever, Super Crew. It's over. It's over for the daily life of that car. You shouldn't even think about daily driving a twin turbo car 800 wheel. Turn it way down. Hey, Alexander, turn it way down. Put the wastegates, put it on wastegate. 'Skate. You're not making 800 on wastegate. Put that shit on wastegate. 'Skate. 800 horsepower 800 wheel. 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 800 hor Why are you dailying on 800 wheel? Why are you dailying on 800 wheel? On a turbo car that you can adjust boost. Turn it way down. 5 PSI on gate. Spring only. Peasant chat living up to its name. GTHP woke up this morning like, I wonder what aftermarket starter will make my car turn on faster. Diablo, 32 PSI, si tiene un starter de performance, compro la hora, puñeta, says Angel Puerto Rico. Hey, Alex, they're a good upgrade in drop-in fuel pump for a 13 Novi now that is a returnless system. Still returnless. What do you mean drop in? Like, you're still going to be on pump gas. You're still going to be beholden to pump gas. That's it. Nothing else. Evan Smith says, Alex, if you were to choose one vehicle for a daily, what would it be? My truck. Actually, it'd be a Lincoln Navigator. Baller ass shit. Lincoln Navigator, that baby blue. Ooh, why? It's big, it's nice, it's semi-powerful to EcoBoost. It's luxurious as fuck. You can slay in the back seat. You can fit stuff back there. It looks good. I would daily drive a Lincoln Navigator. The car should stay on wastegate the entire time, 5 PSI. Exactly, Jamie Easton. He says, oh no, it's on 800 just in case somebody wants to roll up. I gotta be ready all the time. You know, there's guys out there that leave their house ready to race all the time. You have a turbo car. Turn on the boost controller or turn it off and you're on wastegate. Real simple. Whew, my God. Should change this to moron chat because that's what most are in here. Bro, I didn't realize how bad this chat is. GTHP became a bitcho level member. Gracias, GTHP. Thank you very much, man. I didn't realize how bad the peasant chat is until you actually pay attention to it. So the people that pay, they probably know some shit. The people that don't pay, there's a reason they don't pay. Juan Resendez, you know, I had a nightmare last night about this starter. Poor guy. Clicking in the rear end from a stop, going over speed bumps, also swaying at 100 plus. Could be the wheel bearing, stock suspension. Never done this before. Hey, Hunter Walker, check your control arms. If you got clicking when you come to a stop and take off and then your car's wandering like this, take a look at your control arm bushings. They're probably fucking junk. New Navigators are pimp as fuck. Hey, Alex, I was thinking, says Patino. Danimal says, I was thinking about getting a new aftermarket key so I can turn my car on faster. Okay, so if you get a lithium ion battery on your starter, your car will start faster. So you know how when you go click, click, chugga, 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 vroom. If you get a lithium ion battery, it goes boom. Like the moment you hit the first one, fuck's wrong with people. Jamie Easton, I own a Hellion car and it stays on wastegate unless I'm at the track. No, I got a daily on 800 Holmes. I gotta go. Hey man, I'm gonna go out for some ice cream. And if a fucking Hellcat rolls up, I'm gonna gap a fool. Really? What are we doing? What are we doing? I was almost scammed by American Muscle. I'm dying. What? Wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. Wait. Wait. Is this whole thing stemming from American Muscle telling somebody that the car will start faster with a different starter? Like revolution-wise or engine cycle? I don't get, like RPM? I don't get it. Got you. Thanks, man, says Hunter Walker. Because bitcho level, my man. Mr. King, hey Alex, I'm getting a twin turbo Mustang around 600 robo horsepower. Would you build the transmission or get a 4 Innovations fuel system for E85 first? I would get a 4 Innovations fuel system for E85 first because 600 horsepower, 6R80s, if it's a 6R80, they're fine at 600 horsepower. Do the Hellion Lomond twins with stock manifolds have bad back pressure? They're not great. They're not great. Like, a lot of people go, well, this guy made 1,000 horsepower on G. Yeah, but no one reports back if it had back pressure issues. No one reports back if the guy had springs in it to combat some of the valve float that happens with high back pressure. A lot of people don't report back bad news. Why? Because then you look like a fucking asshole. And then people, why are you saying bad stuff about her kit? Then you get a fucking email. That's why I'm doing a Bustelo can as a mass airflow housing. Because none of the big manufacturers can say a goddamn thing. I'm going to put it up again. I'm going to put a Bustelo can versus a stock MAF housing, which PBH built, but it's a stock diameter, so it's not a cold air that they made. They give you that for swap kits so you can make your own cold air. And I have video of all that stuff, and I'll have video probably tomorrow for the members. I'll have video up tomorrow, hopefully sometime in the morning for the members, and then tomorrow night I'll do my best to get video up for the regular people. Real shit now. I've got a TR6060 for sale now. 2010 GT500 for $2,200. Those are the 297 first gear transmissions. Those are very good. Pick it up. Juan Resendez, he probably stalled his shit at a racetrack and couldn't start that bitch right away. Must drive a Terminator. Hunter Walker, my girl's S50 was clicking but not swaying. It was the rear axle nuts weren't as tight as they could be. Got them tight and it was fixed. Interesting. You don't have knowledge on cars, but you have a twin turbo 800 horsepower car. Bro. Do you know that most guys that have high horsepower vehicles genuinely don't know crap about cars? I'm not saying Alexander Salvi is one of those guys, but what I'm saying is, if you're at 800 horsepower with 555s, why don't you turn it down to 600 horsepower? Bill from CJ Pony Parts here. Is your car not starting fast enough? Try our new high output aftermarket starter kit. Clutch Creature. Very good. Nine Toes Racing. Why the BAP to the starter? Introducing the BAS. The Booster starter. 18 volts to the starter. Yeah, Marshall, I thought that was it as well, but they were okay. I tightened them. I'm talking about the lug nuts. My daily is a 13 Mazda Speed 3. I get 28 miles a gallon, but the gearbox is clunky, and I hate how it feels when I shift. I would sell it, but I'm saving to pay off my casa. That's a daily. A lot of you guys are like, oh, I daily a fucking 1,200 horsepower Mustang. Who are you impressing? The only person you're impressing when you say, I have a 1,200 horsepower daily is a child, like some 15-year-old kid. Everyone else that's an adult goes, why? What do you mean why? Why do you have a 1,200 horsepower daily? Why not? Well, I can give you many reasons why not. You're wearing out the parts faster. You're getting shitty miles per gallon. The motor probably is built to withstand big boy horsepower, or if it's like a GT500, it's cammed. I have a customer right now that goes, I want to make 1,300 horsepower on a GT500. I'm like, okay, you can do that. You're going to need all the boost on the planet. 30 pounds plus. I don't care if it's a Whipple or you need 30 pounds. Can I daily on it? And I'm like, oh. Daily, a 1,300 horsepower GT500? What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? Aliens, stop visiting us. There have been new alien sightings out there, guys. They don't land because we're stupid. They're not gonna land. They're gonna go, there's a guy out there with 800 horsepower on a twin turbo kit saying his tires don't stick. Why doesn't he just turn it down? Fuck this planet. Oh man. Oh shit, I'm dead. So this is how it goes, right? Hey, what planet is this? It's Earth. It looks interesting. This country has more money than everyone else, but it's full of really dumb motherfuckers that eat Tide Pods and bet on a currency after a meme called Doggy Coin, which it's not backed by anything. Yeah, that's okay, but they might have some hope. Wait a minute. There's a turbo guy out there complaining that his 800 horsepower car with Nitto 555s are not gripping. Why doesn't he just turn the boost down? You're right. Zlilorp, let's get the fuck out of here. Fuck me. What is wrong with this planet? It's stupid. It's stupid. Like everyone's fucking stupid. Everyone's stupid. Yeah, I want to run 800 horsepower. Stupid. What's wrong with people, man? What the fuck is wrong with people? Turn it down. People who say they daily 1,000 horsepower car must think they have a shot at being a street ologist or something. Man, if Big Chief rolls up on me, I got something for him. And he rolls up in his donk and fucks you up. First, the aliens saw that we were porting throttle bodies and then putting beadlocks on NA cars. Now, daily driving 1,200 horsepower cars. Pretty soon, they might want to just blow us up. They're going to put us in that goddamn plasma field that does not, it's almost like a men at work sign on the road, like, or potholes ahead or something, like a warning sign for other intergalactic creatures that just happen to be, well, let's check out this solar system, the Terran system. Ooh, oh, that planet's full of fucking dumbasses. It's like driving to like Chicago or Detroit. You avoid that motherfucker. You just keep on driving. Imagine space being like a highway or an interstate, and you're chilling and you see, Detroit, keep going. Oh, Chicago, keep going. Fuck that shit. Bro, they come with them. Wait, what happened? Coral Meek says, I'm trying to daily a 50T 750. What's the best supercharger to go on 93 octane? 750 on 93? I'm just skipping that question. Fuck me. They have shipbox UFOs to daily. Exactly. Like, you think the UFOs that come here are like their pimp daddy fast ones? You think the intergalactic drag strip, you think they drive those motherfuckers here or fly or whatever they do? There was a meme I saw the other day where aliens were caught breaking the sound barrier without causing a sonic boom. Because if you watch the Bob Lazar Netflix documentary, he talks about element 115, which is an antimatter power source that bends space in front of the aircraft, and that it isn't a propulsion, it actually bends space in front of it. And if there is no barrier, if there is no resistance, it can move really quickly without breaking a barrier. And it was funny to see that meme. Where's that meme? Aliens sound barrier beam. It was good. Let me see images. It was like an alien, like going like, this planet's full of some fucked up motherfuckers. Where is it? Oh, I gotta find it eventually. I'll find it eventually. It's very good. Can anyone hear Goku's voice when Alex speaks? Who's Goku? See, I'm an adult. I'm a grown-ass man. I don't know shit who Goku is. Good. More fellow peasants. RGGT. TRC calls some of their cars featured on the channel dailies or can be dailied. Oh, good for them. I think that's just one of those bragging rights things. It's one of those things where people go, that's my daily. As if to say, whoa, you're so baller. If that's your daily, I can imagine what your race car is. Actually, that's everything. It's my only car, actually. So a lot of people say, oh, that's my daily, as if to say, this is my slow car. When in actuality, they live in a single wide, and that's their only car. I'd love to daily a shipbox UFO. Can we get you coming in a little too high power? Yeah, we can do that. We can fuck around today. It's nice. I mean, look, today has been the day. It's great. I can listen back to the show and go, wow, there's a guy out there literally saying, oh, ¿qué pasó con mi goma? Mis llantas no pegan con 800 caballos de fuerza. Órale, ale, yo no sé qué entiendo por qué el caballo de fuerza. Las gomas, las llantas no sirven, las llantas no pegan. Me la pelan. Is it a turbo car? Sí. ¿Por qué no lo baja? Bájalo. Ah, no. Porque si viene una mamalona y me viene con joderme la vida, yo no me voy a quedar atrás. Well, just turn on your boost controller. Coño, tú tienes razón, Ale. Por eso me gusta tu canal. Toma $10. Ah, shit. Oh, shit. Wild Horse 50, come on. There's no CAI company that pissed me off. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I think it's time. Because I'm not going to get fired because of it. We know cold air intakes are not necessarily a huge improvement on a mostly stock vehicle. It's been proven, so I think it's now time to be able to talk a little shit. Because for a while there, you have to kind of play politics. And I'm done. EPA shit, this, and you know what? It's over. The whole holding back stuff to like appease people and to like be like, I don't nice and all that stuff. That shit's over.
It's over, Johnny.
That's over.
It's over.
We are now gonna tell people the truth.
You just don't turn it off.
You just don't turn it off. The truth. Where's the little high power? Come a little too high power.
Check this out, fool. You coming a little too high power.
Yeah, with your twin turbo NT555 having ass.
Check this out, fool. You coming a little too
Turn it
high
down.
power.
Had to say it in Spanish. It's Mother's Day. Cassius R says Jay Tucker's gonna cry when he sees it. He won't cry. He don't care. He's gonna say, "Oh, he fucked up the data somehow. He probably get." I'm not comparing it to a JLT. JLTs do not get tested on my shit. The GT500 has one. The only reason it stays is because the car seems to work okay. I do have a PMAS 149. I might be able to stick in there. Aliens versus Midnight Performance, 8th Mile. I'll take the white F-150 by a quarter ship. It depends. It depends who's tuning the UFO. Hey, Alex, can I daily a top fuel car? See that top fuel car right there? I got it from Cruz Pendragon on his last run. Yeah, I take it to Cars and Coffee all the time. Fucking takes the body off of it. Yeah, it's not uncomfortable at all. You just have to strap in, turn it on with pump gas, and tow a tanker of nitro. Jesus Christ, senior citizens are up so early. Canelo with the TKO. Canelo Alvarez is becoming a global superstar. He's the pound for pound king. I get it. But I'm telling you, like a global superstar. And you know what's going to really put him over the top? And he's very smart. Him learning English. The fact that he 100% understands English. 100%. And he's getting more and more comfortable talking English. Did you see him tell another fighter at the press conferences, "Get the fuck out of here. Mira, get the fuck out of here." He's like, "Get the fuck out of here, man. You don't fight nobody. Pendejo. You stupid." There it is. Demetrius Andrade pisses off Canelo, and listen to Canelo go, "Man, get the fuck out of here, you stupid motherfucker." I love it. I love that Canelo's going in after people. Let me see. Get the fuck out of here. You nobody.
Get something going on.
Oh, man.
What's up, Congratulations.
So some boxer is yelling at him after he beat Saunders at the press conference, and he's like, "Yo, when you gonna give me a shot? When you gonna give me a shot?" And Canelo laughs at him, and then Canelo goes, "Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Shit, get out of here. You stupid." And I love that he's doing that. It's wonderful. Listen.
Thank you.
Good job, man.
Thank you.
Big fan.
Thank you.
What's up, though?
I know that.
When we make it happen, what do you think?
Man, you fight with nobody.
Okay.
So he said, "When are we gonna fight?" He goes, "Man, you fighting with nobody."
Hey, you are not champion, but are you? What?
Wait, you avoid him at first.
Hey, you fight with nobody. Hey,
You fight with nobody.
you not champion. You won the belt with nobody.
You hold that belt with nobody, meaning he has a belt, but he ain't fought nobody.
Okay, a lot of people have.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Please get the fuck out of
Who you
here, man.
fighting?
This is my guy.
Who you fighting? I just asked you a question. I said who I.
Okay, so that's good. So Canelo beat the shit out of this guy Saunders, who's kind of a cocky dude, but he got a payday. He became a millionaire last night, so good for him. Funny shit. Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna use that as a sound clip. I'm gonna say, "Get the fuck out." I'm gonna use that as a sound clip. I'm gonna say, "Get the fuck out of here, man." Oye, bicho, buenos dias, says F-150 S550. Maybe he won't cry, but he'll go on a huge Facebook rant and block anyone who disagrees with him. Yeah, that's his MO. We know that. Anyone here have Mickey Thompsons on 19s? Which ones? ET Street SSs? ET Street SSs have the same compound as ET Street Rs, so you shouldn't have much issue making them guys hook. Canelo's a disgrace to the Mexican boxing. Okay. Okay, sure. He's a disgrace. He's out there just beating the shit out of everybody. How is he a disgrace? I see teenagers here in New Mexico daily a new Mustang GT with a decal on bumper saying "I eat ass." My daily as a teenager was a Ford Pinto with a 302 swap. I dropped $800 for it. Did you see that video by some YouTube channel called Brickfackers? Seems to be talking about. Oh, see, Oscar Argueta, what you're doing is actually what that channel wants. See, this is the funny thing. He literally asked the question trying to get people to talk about it. So people are out there making fun of Lund. And the funny thing is, I guarantee it's people that tune. Like, they tune for a living. And instead of making video, why not tune and be better tuners than Lund Racing? So what Oscar Argueta did, he literally is trying to promote. And I guarantee Oscar either knows the guy who did it or did the video. That's one of those ways of saying, did you happen to catch it? And it was like, the least funny, like, guys, the least funny video I've ever seen. It's trying to be funny, and I guarantee it's beaners that did that shit, Mexicans, because the humor is like Mexican dumb humor, like slapstick. It's not even, if it was done well and witty, I'd laugh. I'd be like, that's pretty funny. But it's like, oh, okay, so okay, got it, okay, you know, like it was bland. Do better, and then maybe it'll get noticed. But trying to go on this channel to get other people to watch it, slick move. See, Oscar Argueta. See, why would a tuner do that? Why would a tuner do that? Because they want to talk shit on Lund. That's all they want to do is talk shit on Lund. And some of the stuff said in the video was tuner talk. So they kind of gave up their own. They gave up who it was. Imagine being a ghostwriter. But in the ghostwriting, you actually give up who you are based on the inflection, based on the mannerisms, based on how you put words together. Sound clip for sure. Hey, when you guys can tune 2021 FM50s, can I get a V4 more? I don't know. Mr. King, I don't know. I have no idea. No one knows. Can't tune him yet. No one knows. Can't answer any question. You're giving a sucker some shine. TMT YouTube promotions is Aleph Man undercover. Got it. Best clutch for the Buck or Whipple Stage 2. Any thoughts on McLeod RXT? Jared, the problem with the McLeod RXT, according to Ben Calamer, is just too aggressive for the gears, and it can cause premature gear wear. I have an RXT in the garage that I have not put in the 19 based on Ben's recommendation not to use it because he goes, Alex, you're going to break those gears. He goes, RXTs are like very aggressive, so I wouldn't do that. Oscar Argueta goes, I definitely didn't do that. I have no idea how to edit shit, let alone video like that. I've been watching your videos forever, man. I get it. Then why mention it? Like, you understand, right? You don't give suckers shine. You don't give suckers shine. Like what that guy did to, I wish I had the get that fuck out of here thing ready to go. Because what that boxer did to Canelo in his press conference was try to get some shine off of Canelo's victory. You know what I mean? So if guys are always going to talk shit on Lund forever. Why? Top dog, make the most money, the best customer service, the fastest tunes, the best for Ford tuning. And let anyone else argue that and tell me how they're measuring that they're better. So it's okay. The Bulls of the 90s, they won the most championships. They three-peated twice. They won the most games in the regular season back then. So by any metrics, you would say that's the best team, the best basketball team of the 90s. And then some stupid motherfucker would say, oh, no, the Pistons were better. Oh, no, the Celtics were better. Oh, no, they weren't. The Bulls were the best. So now put that into tuning. The most records, the most volume for tuning, the quickest turnaround times. We give you the most honest opinions on things. We steer you in the right direction. Everything is the best. And there's still people out there that say, well, they're not really the best. Okay, fine. No problem. Whatever way you want to measure it, that's fine. Whatever makes sense in your head, that's fine. But we're the Bulls of the 90s in tuning. Plain and simple. In the Ford game. It's the truth. And to keep trying to justify that, like verbally, you're just talking to dead space because some guy in his garage that literally pulls an HP Tuner's tune from their repository and dumps it in a car and changes the math curve says he's the best tuner. Could you imagine? That? Wilma Dickfit says, what's up with the shop? Still planning next month. I'm going to call the guy. He said around June it should be ready. I guarantee it won't be ready, but I'm going to be ready. I have money. Here's money, sir. I'm ready to get into this shop. So we'll see what he says. And you're Dennis Rodman. So Jordan is senior and junior. I would say Jordan and Pippen are junior and senior. Jordan and Pippen are junior and senior. I'd probably be Tony Kukoc. No, yeah, you're right. I'm Dennis Rodman. No, Dennis, you're right. I do the dirty work. Yeah. I'm Dennis Rodman. And then there's Tony Kukoc and Steve Kerr and Dakota and Brandon. Yeah, I'm Dennis Rodman. I don't score the most points, but I pick up everyone else's shit and do the dirty work 100%. I'm Dennis Rodman. You're right. Thank you, Oscar Agueda. I appreciate that, brother. Oscar, this industry is cutthroat. Laugh my ass off. What do you expect? Lund at the top of the triangle and the no-namers, families fed with their files. Keep their... Exactly. They just... Look, if you want to become a Ford tuner and feed your family and do well, I want you to make money. I want you to tune customers. I want you to succeed. Stay the fuck out of our lane. Like, stay the fuck out. Don't. If you're using us as an example of why you're better, you already lose. I'm still waiting on those emails of the white car so I can try to sell it. Dude, do you know how busy I am? Do you understand what I'm trying to do? All weekend is me putting a cold air intake on 3 cold air intakes on a car, tuning all 3, testing all 3, filming me doing all 3, doing draggy runs on all 3, editing the video on all 3, and doing 2 channels in each morning. My weekends are full of work. So I can't just be like, well, let me take pictures of the... And the car's supercharged, has long tube headers, and it has that camera version issue. The buyer's going to have to know I'm not fixing any of that shit. It's going to go as is. And if I can get close to 40 for that car, it's gone. Chris Mullen says, centrifugal or TVS, what's your top 3? So for driver experience, I still think a TVS is superior. You can put TVS and Whipple in the same category because it's a top mount supercharger. The centrifugal, though, I really like for top end runs. I am saying like a roll race situation. I prefer a centrifugal, but at the end of the day, you're going to make the most power turbo, twin turbo. That's usually the way to go. And La Mamalona is going to get a single turbo once Jake figures out the kit. Hey, Alex, having a misfire on 2 cylinders, replace plugs, coils, and I heard a crank relearn can fix it. Is it true, or what do you recommend? Julio Granados, usually when you have a P0315 code, it requires a crank relearn. If you all of a sudden, without a tune flash, develop misfires, you might physically have a misfire happening in those cylinders. If I remember correctly, I bought a Lund tune before SET unlocked the 2020 F-150. Never ran it since I switched to twin turbo. Okay. Scrap those cold air intakes and go turbo. Got it. When you going to start selling the cafecito intake? Well, I'm working with Publix. I'm going to see if me and Publix can come to an agreement and we can start putting Bustelo cold air intakes on the shelf. I also just bought a Lund tune waiting to start the process. Should I try and fix the misfires before I wait or data log until I hear from Lund? Julio, if you have misfires now, a tune is not going to fix it. You got to figure out why your car is getting misfires. Is it a Gen 2? Is it a Gen 3? Are your IMRCs working properly? If the IMRCs aren't working properly, sometimes it can trigger a misfire. So check for that. I'm telling you, high-end dealerships bought my 19 Whipple for MT82 for $44K. They're interested in yours. I told them about it and what mods already. Didn't say shit about the cam issue, though. All Gen 3s have reverting cams, Jared. Most. So it's just a matter of time. We'll see, though. I'll take pictures. It's not mint. It's got, that was a true daily. And it's got, nicks here and there, but nothing bad, nothing a good detail can't fix. But I'm telling you, if I can get 40 for it, she gone. Greg Darn was wondering what ET gained with the 85 over a flex tune on the 85. I think there isn't a measurable, 2/10 faster. I can't just say, it's 2/10 faster than a flex tune. It's all conditional. Some cars run really good on the flex tune, so I can't really say it's going to gain much more. But the E85R tune is dedicated. It shoves more timing in it down low, so you're going to get some torque gain out of it. So you're going to get a better 60 foot, a better 1/8 mile, a better 330 with an E85R tune over a flex for sure. Spoon feeding, dude, entirely. Alex, why do you think customers rage when they get fired? Alex, why do you think customers rage when they get fired? Sometimes we have to fire customers and sometimes we don't hire. Look, I got a guy on Instagram hitting me up. There's a guy on Instagram. He hit me up. And he said, Alex, I just bought the sand gauge from this guy. He told me to hit you up for a tune. I go, no, man, you got to go to lundracing.com. And I typed in lundracing.com and a link popped up. You would have thought he would have said, hey, bro, thanks a lot. I'm going to go check it out. God bless. Have a good day. Now, you know what he said, this dumb motherfucker? He goes, well, this is him, the guy, and this is your profile, and this is what he told me to do. I said, I understand, bro. Lundracing.com is your next step. Yeah, bro, I'm just trying to get a tune. Motherfucker! Go to lundracing.com and leave me the fuck alone. No, this motherfucker kept going and I'm like, lundracing.com. And I finally said, I don't know how other else to tell you. You go to lundracing.com. And you know what this dumb fucker says? Well, you don't gotta be a fucking dick about it. And I'm just like, I hate everybody. I hate people. I hate everybody. Like, I wish I could say to Lund Racing, fuck that guy, let's not tune him because he's a fucking shithead. But you know what? He's probably going to get a tune. He's probably going to go, oh, look at me. And I'm just like, I hate you. So understand this. Unless I know you on a personal level and you hit me up on Instagram asking me a question and there isn't a screenshot of you sending me fucking money, I'm not even going to answer it. I'm not even going to answer it. Bye. I tried to help this motherfucker. I said lundracing.com. He said, yeah. Lundracing.com. Yeah. Lundracing.com. He go, hey, you got to be fucking dick about it. I don't owe you anything. Just because you can reach me on social media doesn't mean I have to answer your question. I can tell you to go suck my dick. I can tell you to eat shit. But I don't. I say, hey, lundracing.com. And they got the balls and nerve to think they can just chit chat with me like we're fucking friends, as if I don't have a bunch of things to do. The fuck is wrong with people, bro? Aliens go be like, yo, that guy got told 3 times to go to lundracing.com and he's still talking to homeboy. We're leaving this planet. And then I bet you that motherfucker goes to car meets and goes, you know, this motherfucker thinks because he's got a YouTube channel, he can talk down to me. No, I can talk down to you because you're stupid, right? The reason I talk down to you is because you're a stupid motherfucker. If I reached out to, who do I consider a star? Who do I consider phenomenal, right? Or Elon Musk. Hey, Elon, should I get the P100D or wait for the Plaid edition? And he even takes time out of his busy day to say, I would wait for the Plaid. I think it is a better vehicle. Thank you, Elon. Have a great day. I'm not saying I'm Elon. I'm just using an example. So if you reach out to me thinking that I know everything and you say, hey, Alex, I got a used Lund Racing N-Gauge. What's my next step? And I say, and I actually answer your question not once, not twice, 3 fucking times, and you still keep chatting, bro, go have some elotes and die of cholesterol fucking poisoning and clogged arteries. Go have some more elotes, motherfucker. And they're gonna go to put this dumbass to you so he can ask you porting. No. If he shows up to my list, I got his name. I got his Insta. I'm not tuning him. I will say, Brandon, you want to trade this guy for someone? Yep. I'm not tuning him. Fuck that guy. When you make sense, you make sense. Sofia Vergara. She can get some of this bitch up. We fired a customer for coming in and bugging our tech, giving him money, crossing the line. Have the video of it. He pulled the race card very fast. Great Trollholio. A lot of people think they can circumvent Lund Racing. I am loyal as fuck and I like my money and everything's good. So do you really think I'm going to go out of my way to give you direct tuning, direct bypass the tuning system? No. Money goes through Lund. Lund pays me. Money goes through Lund. Lund pays me. I don't do this buddy system where you pay me cash. I had a guy here locally, about 2 years ago. He was like, yo, man, I need you to tune my car because I'm not happy with the local tuner. I'm like, okay, go through Lund Racing. No. I want you to tune it personally. I don't do that. I do everything through the ticket system. And then he goes, bro, I got money. And I said, I don't care. And he said it again as if I didn't hear. He goes, I got money. I go, I don't care. I have money. I like my job. I have a 401k. I have profit sharing plans. I have health insurance. I have a bi-weekly paycheck that I really like, and I work for the best Ford tuning company on the planet. I don't give a shit that you have money. You don't have what they can offer. Stop it. I got money. Come on, man. I pay you money, man. Shit. I don't understand, Alex. He don't like money. No. I have integrity. That's what I have. Jared Wells, hey Brandon, you want to trade me this dude? I can see that happening. Absolutely. Every single time Brandon has issues with someone or Dakota, and like, yo, man, I don't know what to do about this guy. And I look at the guy and go, oh, does his last name end with an EZ? Marquez, Dominguez, Ramirez. He's like, yep. I'm like, I speak Mexican. Come on. And I go, hey, fool, what's up? Man, this thing, the nitro don't turn on. Take the line now and put it in the air and activate it. See what happened. Oh, shit. No sale nada, cabrón. Puto. No está entrando nitro en motor. Wait. Hold on. I'm going to get some elotes and think about this. Órale, Holmes. I'm going to trigger it differently. And we're done. Hey, Alex, me and my buddy were thinking of moving around West Palm. What are some good business ventures out there that I could get into? Boats, landscaping, audio, high-end shit, lighting, pool maintenance, because everyone has a pool. So, yeah, you can do all that shit. I wonder if all the brainless guys had a bad relationship with the father. Blue 99. I love you. I love you. I love you. Chris Callan. Hey, Alex, I just picked up an N-Gage. When I order a tune and ask for a Ghost Cam tune, do I also get one for normal? Or do I have to pay for 2 tunes? Good question, Chris Callahan. Callan, sorry. When you get a tune, 93 octane tune, let's say. Oh, here's a 93 octane tune. You have the option of saying, hey, can I get a Camlope tune for that same fuel? And that is a free tune that is separate. So one is 93 performance, idles normal. The other one is 93 performance, idles choppy. That's it. Guy puts up all, Jared Wells, Hunter Walker. Yes, he is. He tunes my buddy's S550. Hunter Walker? Who's Hunter Walker? Brandon has the kind soul. He is the okay friend, no problem. Yeah, I told Brandon to stop that shit. I told Brandon to stop being everyone's fucking friend, because what happens, right? What happens when you try to be a motherfucker's friend? They think they can talk to you as if they're your friend. So when Brandon goes, okay, friend, no problem, have a great weekend, they hit you up on Insta, Facebook, and then the next day they go, yo, Brandon, this is fucked up. This is fucked up, man. I paid good money for this fucking shit, and I don't know what the fuck your problem is. Whoa. Who the fuck do you think you're talking to? You say the following. I had issues. Look at the data log. Do you see anything weird? The moment you bring the friend vibe into tuning, motherfuckers think they're your friend. Understand this. I am not anyone's friend that I tune. If I've met you in person and we happen to vibe and everything's good, I can say I know you. But to consider you my friend, I got 3 friends in this fucking world. 3. Everyone else is an acquaintance. Construction is booming in Florida. Everyone is hiring. Okay. Everyone is hiring everywhere. You can come here in Florida right now and find a job like that. Why? Because everyone's so used to being on their ass after getting 3 or 4 handouts and collecting unemployment that they don't want to go back to work. So if you guys want to start working and make money, get your ass to Florida. Construction, landscaping, not really. Them Mexicans work year round. I respect the shit out of those guys that come here, do the roof, do the fucking landscaping. But pool jobs, construction, everything is hiring right now. It's ridiculous. Wait till Alex finds out about Tosiletos. Ooh, it's got to be garbage. Why no Ghost Cam for 6 or 80 cars? I don't know who told you that, Alex Schmidt. There is Ghost Cam for 6 or 80 cars. When you said audio, are you referring to car audio? Correct. Just making sure. Car and home audio. Like, people buy badass home audio installations here. Like, you should see some of the houses here. They're ridiculous. There's a lot of money here. So some people just want a badass audio system for their outside pool. Put some fucking, speakers on a rock. All that shit. How come Ghost Cam Tune sounds better on 15 to 17 GTs compared to 18s? And does Ghost Cam hurt engine in any way? No, the Ghost Cam does not hurt the engine in any way. 15 to 17s have different cams, lower compression, different heads. That's why it sounds different. We covered this last week. For friends, don't forget Christian. 3. I said it correctly. 3. Can you put a cam lobe tune on a stage 3 cam car? No. RGGT, no, it will not chop more. It'll actually chop way less. The duration, it'll probably stall. I think the best chop, if you want chop, stock cams by far chop the best. Framing is good also, says Alec Vallejo. Ronnie S. says, good morning, Alex. Fuck, get me a job over there. Colorado's slapping my ass and can't even get a house. We're hiring sales rep ASAP. Pay is $60,000 a year, says Patrick Lynch. I need to move to Florida. All right, who we flaming today? Jared Wells says, Alex, on Lundsite right now, pricing out my nitrous tune. Can I use my HP Tuner's Engage? Only been married to my car, bought it new. Can I use that Engage? Jared, you're going to have to contact HP Tuners and see if you can license that Engage to your vehicle. We can't do that for you. Give Alex an extra thumbs up. Do you know what I'm saying? Thank you, Ronnie S. I got 70% raise just switching to civil infrastructure construction. Good job, Mr. King. Good for you. Badass stuff. Home security, audio, media can make good cheddar in Florida. Absolutely. If you know what you're doing and you're good at your job and you're fast and you're reliable, you can make great money down here. Hey, Alex, there's literally 0 E85 stations within 75 miles. Should I invest in a 55-gallon drum and make it happen, or just rock out on pump gas, 16 full bolt-on car minus cams? Bro, I am going to get 2 55-gallon drums, and I have a gas station for the 85 1.5 miles up the street, but they sometimes run out. So I'm going to get La Mamalona and somehow find a way of unloading the 55-gallon drum, maybe like a engine hoist or a crane situation, and have them in my garage at all times. If you can get 2 55-gallon drums of E85 and have it in your garage, that's a good idea. And the reason I'm doing that too is because hurricane season is coming and people run out of fuel really fast during hurricane season. So I'm going to make sure that I have fuel ready to go right now. Love ya. Do you know what I'm saying? Says YouTube Corrupt. Hey, Alex, is it okay to go into 5th gear at the track 6 or 80 boosted car, or should I leave it geared to go through Chap's top of 4th? Wow. Top of 4th or top of 3rd is the way to do it, in my opinion. Hunter Walker says, yeah, big sales in home audio is a very popular thing in Boca and more. People are making home theaters. You can make bank. If you're good at what you're doing, there are so many mansions here, so many big size footprint homes, huge square footage, that people take advantage of that space and they make man caves, they make home theaters. They want their pool and they want the music outside the pool. They want the TV, the sound system right around their grill on the outside patio. I'm telling you guys, this area is popping when it comes to that stuff. So if you're in home audio or anything of that nature, you can make stupid money if you know what you're doing. As a commercial plumber, I said the next year or two is going to be rough on our construction workers everywhere. Lack of material, not jobs. Understood. Auto tech jobs everywhere. Yep. Do I need... Look, right now, if I can find a coyote installer, like a guy that knows how to put stuff in that I trust, I would probably make that guy a solid $2,000 to $3,000 a month, maybe more. Just me with my cars. But motherfuckers don't want to work or they're bad at their job. I'm saying if they had their own shop, I would be a huge part of that business. But guys fail me all the time. I dropped off a car at a local shop that I thought and still think they're pretty legit. The motherfuckers sat out there for weeks. Not 1, not 2, 3 weeks. Suspension. I just wanted suspension done. You know what I did? I said, hey, have you worked on the car yet? He goes, no. I had some issues with health. Oh, okay, cool. Hey, I'm going to make sure that you put the keys in it. I'm going to go get it. You haven't worked on it, right? He goes, no, I haven't worked on it. All right, I'm going to go get it. He goes, what? Yeah, I'm going to go get it. What do you mean? I said, I'm going to go get it. You haven't worked on it. It's been 3 weeks. Oh, but I got this. Cry me a fucking river, man. I dropped it off to get work done. I didn't drop it off so it can sit in your parking lot 3 more weeks. So guess what? I'm going to go get it. I Ubered 1 hour. Got fucking $70 Uber. Got my shit. Bye. Done. Are you allowed to keep much fuel in your garage in Florida? Someone told me it was like keeping a bomb or something. E85? E85? Come on. Engine and trans are finally built to the boost. Should I port my Gen 2 VMP or just Gen 3? Gen 3. Mod Stewart, Gen 3. Don't bother porting it. You lay the drum on the side, get a tire on the floor, and you roll it out onto the bed onto the tire. What? A full 55-gallon drum? Fuck no. Are you insane? The racetrack on Congress in between North Lake and Blue Heron run out of E85 a lot. It does, Pitino. Like last week it was out. They have some now. So I'm taking all my cars there today. I'm bringing the Fairmont, filling it up. Red car, filling it up. I'm going to spend like $500 today just filling up all the tanks. No one does their damn job these days. Great Trujillo. 100%, man. Marine tech is huge too. One of those big blocks in those motherfuckers and Apaches. No one does their damn job. Got that. Lay the 55-gallon drum on its side, roll it out of the bed of the truck and on top of the tires. Done it myself before. I'm good. I'm good on that. I'll get an actual crane set up or something. I'm good. An operation like Aldo Weld would be perfect, honestly. Juan Resendez, if I could, that's his house. If I could buy a house that has that shop next to it, I would never leave that house. Great Darn says, lay the 55. Yeah, fuck you. Well, put it on tires. Then what if anything happened? Then 55 gas. There goes the fucking EPA up my ass. I'm good. Just use a fuel pump. Ignite Racing Fuel. I can get a 55-gallon drum for $300. So the thing is though, 2.89, $158 to fill it up here. And it's 85% ethanol. Like the shit at racetrack, it's 85% ethanol. $158. So because it's $289 right now. Will a fast start tune be included with my Ghost Cam Flex Fuel tune? Patina Performance, shit, I'm gonna get a big external tank then. Exactly. So that means I can request a cam tune even though I got an 85 tune like a month ago. Yes, Youthful Alpaca, it's free. It's free. But for 1 octane fuel. Don't be like, well, I got a JLT intake, Ghost Cam pump gas. Well, I'm going to change it to a PMAS and a Flex and E85. So I want a JLT pump gas cam tune, regular tune, E85 regular tune. No, 1 Ghost Cam tune per customer. So choose the octane right out. It's novelty. It's not meant to go fast or anything like that. Alice can deadlift that, no problem. They make cranes that mount. Yeah, I can, but I can't deadlift that the way it's configured. I don't know. And it's liquid, so it's going to be moving all weird. Goddamn, the fuel prices are expensive there. Here it's around third of the price. Got it. Good 85 in Lafayette is $2.48 a gallon. Highest I've ever seen. Thanks, Biden. Exactly. It's $2.89 here. It used to be $1.58. It used to be $1.30. Now it's $2.89. It's crazy. But it's still cheaper and better than shit-ass smelling 93 octane. For sure. Not even close. Not even close. Boy, this has been a great chat. We got people like on some dumb shit. It's wonderful. I want to listen back to it and laugh my ass off. Demonology has a new video. Zane Blevin sent me a photo. What's going on, Zane? There it is. He found it. He found it. This is the meme where it says, government reports say UFOs broke sound barrier without sonic boom. Aliens watching humans break the sound barrier without a sonic boom. This is the most ghetto shit I've ever seen in my life. This is an alien right now looking at Earth going, you motherfuckers are literally requesting Flex E85 cam tunes, ported throttle bodies, and some guy is out there putting Bustelo cans as MAF housings. Yeah, aliens think we're fucking retarded. Absolutely. I would think I'm retarded. If I'm looking down at an anthill, if I'm walking around, and oh, look, there's an anthill with a shitload of ants, right? And they're porting their throttle. That ant is porting a throttle body. Oh, look, that ant is going to Instagram and asking another ant who's well versed in the Mustang game what to do about it. The ant answers him and says, go to lundracing.com. The other ant replies, but what about the throttle body? And then the other ant says, again, go to lundracing.com. The other ant calls him a fag and then signals to other ants that this guy sucks. And if I was watching that, I'd take my foot and crush the shit out of that ant hill. You stupid fucking ant, dumb motherfucker. You should never procreate and more. Your genetics cannot reproduce. Get the fuck. I don't know how aliens don't just do that to us. Oh, fuck. I'm going to listen back to this and laugh my ass off. I'm going to be at the gym today. I'm put it on. Just to kind of listen to what the hell went on. And I'm like, yeah, I'm a psycho. Great Alex, couch touches the wall and his Android screen is cracked. Tomorrow he announces he's gutted. Yeah, this is how you know I don't care about money. Look at that. Look at that Tinder notification. That's probably your mom. I got a screen that's cracked and I dropped it on a muffler. And see, your mom's on Tinder. Right now, your mom's on Tinder and I'm about to hit her up. Does the 55-gallon drum have an eye bolt on top of it? No. Might have long shot for you, but if you could borrow a gantry and a chain fall, you could be done. Might need a 6-foot tall legs. So, I know how to unload it. I just need the right equipment, but I understand what you're saying 100%. That one ant sounds like a bitch. Not going to go to Lund's website. Just crush the anthill. Crush the anthill because that ant is just part of a bunch of shit-ass ants that need to just go away. And I don't know how aliens just don't do that to us. Oh, shit. I got 9 minutes left. Let's get the fuck out of here, bro. E85 is rough here in Massachusetts. 55-gallon drums is how I have to roll. I can't imagine how the hell you still live in Massachusetts. No offense. Massachusetts is one of those states where all you do is go to high school with the same motherfuckers. You go to some community college and you hang around with the same motherfuckers, and then you get a job on the city or Springfield Technical Community College, or you hope you work at UMass campus somehow, or you want to become a state trooper, or you get a government job or some dumb shit like that. And then you just raise some stupid ass kids, shovel snow, and die. How do you do that? How do you wake up every day and look out the window and go, oh, what am I going to do different today? I'm going to shovel snow. I'm going to see the same dickhead at Dunkin' Donuts. I'm going to go to my shit-ass job that pays me $55,000 a year, and it sucks, and I hate my fucking coworkers. And then all of a sudden, in a blink of an eye, you're 60 and dead. Whoa, the Big E's coming. Oh, hey, honey, did you hear the Big E's coming this year? Are we going to go to the Big E? Oh, yeah, let's go to the Big E. What the fuck's the Big E? Oh, the Eastern States Exposition, don't you know? Oh, what the fuck is that? Ah, a place you can get fried Oreos. What a shit show. 9 minutes until our dad leaves us on Mother's Day. Alex, heavy duty, please. Heavy duty, heavy duty, heavy duty. Ooh.
Asshole. Oh, yeah. Heavy duty. Heavy duty.
Mini Mike Madman says, I got a good IT job. You and all of your members are nuts. Funny as shit. Guys, don't get it twisted. I love what we built because obviously it's not just me. It's us. And we have a like-minded mentality, our own little ant pile. And it's very good, and I look forward to engaging with you guys every week, especially the Peasant Chat, because it gets fun, and we have to find some guy to make fun of, like the starter guy. But the Tuesday show also is great because people like SK Performance and the big ballers drop some big coin, and we can just have a slightly more intellectual conversation. But I look forward to this every week. Don't get it twisted. Consistency is key. Having something to look forward to is key. And this show, I think it's developed into one of the must-sees in the Coyote Mustang tuning world, for sure. Good summary of Western Mass. I got the hell out of there at 19. Exactly, Zachary. It was just a nightmare. Alice, you take a few minutes to decompress after the Peasant Chats? Good God. Some of the questions. Pat the one, I lay down on the couch and just sit there and I have a huge headache after the show. Huge headache. Big E is the same thing every year. Exactly. What do you think of the Whipple 2.9 on the F-150s? Runs well, especially the Gen 4s, I think. Now they have the front feed Gen 5 with the intercooler on top. I think they all have Gen 5s now. They make good power. Look, they're really good. When you're pulling them a certain way, you can go 10s no problem in any truck. I love Florida. Moved here 2 years ago to St. Augustine. St. Augustine is beautiful. An old Spanish colony. It is beautiful up there. Fuck my life. I live in Massachusetts. Hey, Alex, what type of 55-gallon barrel is safe for 85 in your option? Anything made out of metal, right? Metal, plastic, you know. Oh, is it going to like eat away at the metal and it's going to be bad quality when I pump it in? No, just keep it sealed. Keep it away from moisture and you're good to go. Tell your moms I said Happy Mother's Day for me. Oscar, this one's better. This is a better one. It's more funny. Yeah, this chat is funny because it's the peasant chat. And we know we're going to find somebody to roast today. So it's a good time. Biggie got the machines to shake your legs when you walk too much. That's true. When the my favorite part of the Big E, for those of you that don't know what the Big E is, I'm going to take the last 5 minutes and I'll tell you my most favorite part of the Big E. This construction company in New Hampshire has Clydesdales, big, massive horses, and they bring them down every year. And a spectacle is seeing these fucking horses just move around. And you're like, holy shit. And then I sit around their pens and the amount of shit that comes out of their asshole. Like, whoa, shit, look at that. I had a lot of shit. Jesus. And someone has to like scoop that shit, whatever. So then about twice a day or something like that for 2 weeks, because the show goes on for 2 weeks, they bring them outside and they tie them up to this carriage that looks like the old Budweiser carriage. And then they clip clop all over the Eastern States Exposition, just down the street, down the middle, because it's a park basically. My favorite part of the Big E though, it's when the horses are tied up and they're going and they're just dropping pillow-sized shits out of their massive assholes. Right? And everyone's like, oh my God, look at the horses. And they're just so fascinated by the horses. Clop, clop, clop. Oh my God. And then they walk and 30 people step on the shit. And the shit goes around their toes if they're wearing sandals. And then they flick it. They're like, It is a sight to be seen. People flicking shit out of their shoes and their sandals and their toes after these massive Clydesdales have gone by. It's the best show on earth. The best show on earth. I'm telling you, it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Hey, Alex, I ported my muffler. Can you tune it? Clip Clop is still alive and well in the Amish community. Bro, if you see those things shit and people step on it and it goes around their toes, ooh, and they flick it. Everyone's freaking ducking. Fucking even flicking shit at me. It's the best thing if you ever go to the Eastern States Exposition between September, 20th and October 11th or some shit every year. Dude, it's the best thing ever. All right, I'm going to get the hell out of here early. It's an hour and 27. No need to do a whole hour and a half of this bullshit. I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm going to try to decompress, go to the gym, and I'm going to do the testing on the Bustelo can. I'm going to dial in the MAF curve. So that one will be tested first, draggy, then stock Gen 2 MAF, then the MAF that was on it when 111.2. I'll get 3 runs, 2 on each, compare them to each other, and we'll see how they do. And I'll try to release the results sometime Monday. Please bear with me. It's just me doing all the testing, the installing, the editing, the narrating, the producing, you name it. I do it all. So I'm going to try to get that done for you guys. Have a great Mother's Day. Hopefully hang out with your moms. For you single moms, hey, I'm available. Just hit me up. You know where to hit me up. ydbtforlife@gmail.com. And I'm out of here. See you guys.